Dyrandoms.
My guy, die 24/7 and 365. Got this bitch turned to we all the way life. What you want? Fly to Memphis, walk a real cool. Watch one, might as well watch two.
Hey, what's up, randoms? I'm back with another video. My name is Di, and welcome. Today we are about to do a video where we discuss topics that are in the media today. We about to get in these topics, okay? So this will be a very juicy video. I hope you guys are tuned in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go follow Tracy's channel, and make sure you go follow Dennis' channel. And we're gonna get into these topics, all right? All right, so the first topic is, we're gonna start off light. Assuming you have a great relationship with your dad, would you feel comfortable taking your dad to a gay club? I asked this question because a Memphis guy, he just brought his dad to Atlanta, and he took him to, what was it, Mix or the Eagle? Eagle, and they had a good time. What do y'all think about that?
I would definitely, my dad was open to it, I would definitely party with my dad.
Do you think he would be open to it?
Assuming we had a good relationship, yes.
So, but okay, outside of that relationship with your dad, have you drink with your dad or like had fun with your dad? Okay.
Yeah. Him and my sister get drunk all the time.
Okay. What about you, Dennis?
I would love to. I would definitely love to. My father doesn't drink. Like, he can have a Smirnoff and they messed up. Him and my mom. But they're such high-spirited people. I would love to take them out because they love music. They love to be around the ambiance. So I would love to.
Okay, so for me, I definitely would take my dad to a gay club. When I came out to my dad, he was cool with it. So, and I have a sister that's also gay. And also, when I was younger, like a teenager, my dad took me and my brothers to a teen club. And nowadays, I drink with my dad. When I go to see my dad, we're drinking. Yeah. My siblings, they always drink with him, like probably at least once a month, I would say. I don't really know how often, but I always see them online drinking together. So I definitely would, and I think he would be cool with it too. Now that we started off light, let's move on to Nene and T.S. Madison.
Baby. Right,
Okay, so T.S. Madison joined Nene on her show on YouTube, and they had a discussion about trans women and straight men dating trans women. And Nene had some choice words about her opinions on whether or not she would date a man that dates trans women. Now, I will say, I want to put this disclaimer out here. T.S. Madison does still have her man parts. So Nene made a comment saying that whoever, like, I wouldn't want to date someone that would date you. How do y'all feel about that?
I agree with Nene.
You agree with her? Why?
I agree with Nene because if a man that identifies as straight says that he likes trans women that still have their manly parts, in my opinion, he's not straight because you're not having sex with a vagina. You're in a booty hole with a penis flopping around in front. So essentially during sex, one would think you're still having sex with a man, in my opinion. I mean, obviously when you're transitioning, you identify as a woman, but during sex, you're a man because you still have a penis at the end of the day. So I feel like if it was a fully transitioned woman that has had everything completely changed, it would be a different scenario. But if you're having sex with someone that identifies as a woman but still has a penis, you're not straight. You may be pansexual, and I feel like Nene is not wrong for not wanting to be with a man or sexually active with a man that sleeps around with someone that is not biologically a woman, in my opinion.
So, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So do you think that if T.S. Madison did not have her man parts, I feel like Nene would probably still say the same thing.
I think Nene's perception came from T.S. Madison kept talking about her big. So I think in Nene's mind, she's thinking, well, he probably touching it and rubbing it and sucking on it. So I don't think she was basing it just off of the fact that she's a trans woman. I think she was basing her opinion off of the fact that you still have a penis and you talk about how you still use it and how you like it. So it's just like, oh girl, I wouldn't want him. I wouldn't either. Me as a gay man, I personally wouldn't want a man that is attracted to trans women.
Okay. What about you, Dennis?
I agree. I feel like Nene she came as correct as she could have in that moment.
Yeah.
Because when you sit here saying, I'm a woman, but you still got your lady stick. Let me sit up. When you still have your lady stick and you saying a man, okay, if I'm a trans woman, I got my lady stick, and I tell you that's the woman that they would still fuck me. And I get mad because you don't want to share that. Nene has every right to feel how she feels.
Right.
Because when the clothes come off and that thing is there and you're back door doing what you're doing, that's not a woman.
No. And I feel like we have to be okay with separating the fact that you are a trans woman and Nene is a woman. Like, it's okay to be just a trans woman, and this whole agenda of like, oh, I'm a woman, like you're offended because someone calls you a trans woman. You are a trans woman. You're not biologically a woman. You were not born a woman. You are a trans woman. So to say that you only want a straight man is a bit far-fetched for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Now, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against trans women at all. I feel like trans
No.
women are great. They're beautiful. They're deserving to be here. But we got to be realistic. Honey, if a man is sleeping with you and you still have a penis, he is not straight.
He's not.
Sorry.
He's not.
What about you, Di?
I think we all have preferences, and
Yes.
I think that it's nothing wrong with Nene having her preference. Like, even for me, like what you said, I don't want a man, as a gay man, I don't want a man that is attracted to trans women. Now, a lot of men, no, I won't say that either. So yeah, I don't want a man that's attracted to trans women simply because I can't compete with that. Like, you got a lot going on that I don't have. So who's to say? I don't know. I feel like it's just the same as a woman not wanting to date a man that is bisexual. It's no different than that.
I was just about to say that.
Like, literally, even if man parts aside, even if you fully trans and you don't have your man parts, I feel like that's still, I can't compete with that. I don't have that either. And I don't have boobs. I don't dress like a female. Like, I feel like it's a particular type of man that do like women that is also attracted to women that have extra parts.
Right.
Or, so I didn't see anything wrong with that. Everybody have their preference. We can't condemn Nene for having her preferences. And I feel like the majority of straight women have that same opinion.
Yes.
Of course.
So, lay off of Nene on this one.
Please.
Right.
On this one.
Please.
And anybody that knows Nene know that Nene is not transphobic,
She love
not
the gays.
homophobic. It's just like, girl, I don't want no man that want to sleep with you. What's wrong with that? You can say that about your regular woman.
Exactly. Okay. I don't want nobody that done been with you.
Exactly. So it's not like a dig at her
It's not.
sexuality or how she shows up as a trans woman. It's just like, girl, I don't want no man that want to sleep with you.
Cause let's be ideal. Who would?
Yeah.
If you met a man as a hetero woman, cisgender women, they hate that, but that's what it is. Cisgender women, and you say, hey, oh girl, I slept with him, and you chest medicine, they gonna be like, oh,
yeah,
that's it for me.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Because it teeters the line of fetish.
Yes.
And it teeters the line of something you can't, like, you're gonna always be drawn to. Because I don't have that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's like there's something there that you like
that I don't have.
That I don't have. Right. So
let's talk about insecurities, okay?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It's a layered question. I can go on and on about that.
Okay.
It's so many different scenarios I can compare to that. But we're gonna leave it at
a lot. Another lighthearted one. Can gays have sex with their friends and still be just friends?
No.
No?
Hell no. Well, maybe that's just me.
Why not?
Whew. I feel like once you start having sex with your friends, speaking from, I've never done it, but I feel like if I did do it, if I had sex with a friend, lines would be blurred and it'd get real messy. And once the dick, once the stick entered the,
that's what you got bleeps for.
yeah. Once I'm gonna just say it, just bleep. You don't bleep it. Once the dick entered the asshole, that's it. All bets are all bitches.
Yeah.
What you doing matters to me because I'm fucking you, and if I'm fucking you raw. Bleep that. Okay. So I need to know what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it. Okay. It's just that. That's my business. I'm fucking you. You're my business. And I just can't do that. That's just messy to me. What if you get a man? He's not really your man, but y'all dating, but we still. Now what? Now what? We friends, but we fuck. But you like him, y'all on dates. I just fuck you, but I don't take you on dates. So what we doing? That's confusing.
And the thing about it is too, because like you said, like if you get a man, then is it going to get cut off?
Am I introduced as this just my friend?
Right.
Meanwhile, I'm got your head between the washer and the dryer. So what we doing?
What you doing between the washer and the dryer?
I put niggas' head between the washer and dryer.
Oh.
I don't fuck around.
Okay.
I'm honest. I'm just saying. man.
Baby.
Ooh, child.
I personally feel like it's possible to have sex with your friends and still be friends.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, I feel like if you are sexually attracted to someone, whether it be someone you're trying to be in a relationship with or if it's just a friend, I think it's still possible to have that type of dynamic. Now, obviously, if you start dating somebody, then you may have to cut that situation off out of respect for your partner.
Like the whole person? Like
No, just the sex part.
But at what point do you tell? Well, I guess if it got serious, you would say.
Yeah, if it's getting serious, if we getting serious, it's like, okay, babe, this is my friend, but we done played around. It was nothing serious. We never dated. We just was having sex casually. If people like, okay, I'm not comfortable with that, and that's something you talk about and you have a conversation like, okay, this is still my friend, but I'll make sure that you're comfortable in our friendship to know that there's nothing going on beyond us just being friends at this point. But if you're single, if you want to have sex with your friend, why not? If you and your friend sexually attracted to one another, y'all having a good time, y'all want to do, why not?
So I remember, I don't know how long ago this was, but I had posted a poll on Instagram, and I pretty much asked that question, and alarmingly, is that a word? Alarmingly?
Yeah.
It was so many people that said yes, they hook up with their friends.
I feel like it's a
It's more common than people. It's more common than people think it is.
It happens a lot.
Yeah. Because a lot of times in friend groups, especially with gay men, like if you have a large friend group, somebody in the group is gonna be attracted to the other person. Yeah. And if y'all are single and y'all want to hook up, what's the problem with that? I mean, girls do it all the time.
Oh, for sure. I'm a psychopath.
Do they?
Yeah.
Girls
are very free.
Make out.
Eat each other.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
And it's nothing. But it's like with men, it's like it's so different.
I agree. A lot of people do it now. It's.
Did you answer the question? Oh, what you said?
I said I posted the poll.
No.
But would you do it?
Would you have sex with your friends?
That's not the question. The question is,
do you think you could have sex
and
with
I
your
said
friends?
no. He said yes.
so I feel like.
Answer the question, Di. You're not ducking this question.
Don't duck the smoke. Don't duck the smoke.
I feel like it could be possible, but I feel like it's a blurred. Like that line is real blurry.
Oh yeah,
and I can't handle it.
You have to consider both parts. If one of the person get into a relationship with somebody else, then how do you navigate that? Because if you're hooking up with your friend and then now one of y'all are in a relationship, or maybe both of y'all are in a relationship, or do you tell your partner that y'all used to hook up?
Yeah.
So I think that's a tough situation.
Okay. So you don't have to answer.
Because if the sex is, what if the sex is good? Like the sex is.
I don't want nobody thinking I'm hooking up with nobody's friend.
Oh man.
I get down with him.
All right, you guys, we're gonna get to Tyler Perry, but just bear with us with these topics. Tyler Perry's gonna be the last thing. So if you want to scroll past everything else to get to Tyler Perry, just go ahead and do that.
Don't scroll past. Watch it.
Y'all better watch it.
Watch it.
Next topic is. So I have a question. Who's your favorite LGBT celebrity couple, if you have one?
Mine would be Derek Curtis and Jason Bolden.
Who are they?
You never seen them before? Well, I got them prepared to screenshot them for you guys.
I have seen them before.
I haven't.
I've seen them.
So he styles Dwayne Wade, I believe, and the other one is an interior designer. And he have this little cute son. I just love them so much. They're so cute. But yeah.
So why do you like them? Why are they your favorite?
The aesthetic of them, I just like they're both bald. I'm bald. I like people that look like me.
Okay.
So they're both bald. Their aesthetic, their professions. Like one is an interior designer, one is a creative director. And I feel like Jason styles Dwayne Wade, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. And then they have this little son. He's so cute. They just look so aesthetically relatable to me, in my opinion. So that's my favorite.
Okay. What about you, Dennis?
I don't have any. I don't know any.
Okay.
I've only seen the guy from the Upshaws. I've only seen those two. Was it Obi?
OBO and Jamel?
I've only seen them in passing, but I don't know much about them. So I don't know. I don't really have one.
I think they're a cute couple.
Yeah.
They look good together.
Yeah.
I've been following
and they
them
work
for
well
years.
together.
Yeah.
For me, I don't really have one either. I just wanted to ask that question. But a situation did come up where August Alsina and his boyfriend Zoo. A lot of people don't want to say they're boyfriends or whatever, but August hosted a club in Miami called Posh, and they were there together. They had a little puppy, and they were there at a gay club, hosting a gay club, enjoying themselves at a gay club. And I saw like a lot of comments online saying that I won't believe it until he say he's gay, or I don't believe it unless I see them kiss. What more do you need from this man?
They're obviously
they're together.
Yeah,
They've been in the bathroom with towels on by themselves. Like they take very risque pictures together. They're together.
But that's
and August have come out and said that he likes what he likes.
He did say that.
Like he said it numerous times that I can, like on the top of my head. I remember one time he was on a podcast, and I believe it was Nick Cannon and Ray Monte was on the same podcast when he was talking about his sexuality. People try to ignore these things and they just want to believe what they want to believe, or they don't want to believe what is obvious to them. And I think that's like.
I think so many people are so defined by labels that what are we missing here?
Yeah.
Like, so you want him to say that he's gay for it to be confirmed for you.
And I don't believe he identified as a label. He don't want a label on him.
Exactly.
Like,
At one point, he was like, I love who I love, or something like that.
Yeah, like, that's telling you everything that you need to know.
Right.
Right there. He's gay.
Yeah.
Clearly. I won't say he's gay, but he likes guys.
Right.
He's with a guy right now. So.
Yeah. He's pansexual.
I mean, he was with Will. He was with Jada. That could have been a thing where he was with them together. Like,
I feel like that was the case.
Yeah, I think so too. I really do.
Yeah.
Like,
I think he's the type of person that he's just attracted to whatever he feels emotionally connected to, whether they be a man or a woman.
I feel that.
So maybe he just doesn't want to say he's gay because maybe he's not only just attracted to men.
Exactly.
Maybe he's in love with Zoo at the moment, and if it evolves into an everlasting relationship, then that's what he'll be with for the rest of his life. If not, he break up, he may go and be with a woman again. So him defining himself is not something that I feel like he wants to do right now, because maybe he's not completely 100% all about men. Maybe he's just in love with Zoo right now, so he's doing the gay experience because he's in a gay relationship.
I know that's hot.
And August Alsina got a big ass. Ooh, print. You see the print?
I've never seen
Oh
it.
my God, you gotta look up August Alsina print pictures. Huge. Very huge. I remember I seen him in concert. He performed at Tuskegee University Homecoming. I fell in love with him. Everybody was leaving, and I was just there mesmerized by him. His voice, his lyrics are just so... I love August Alsina. Love. So shout out to August. Y'all stay off August, okay?
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Let him be free and do his thing.
I agree.
Sorry,
You know, there's still people that don't believe Lil Nas X is gay.
Don't get me. Oh.
Child. Really?
No,
You got a story?
No, I don't know shit about her. Next question.
Okay.
Next question, Tamika.
All right. So moving right along. Okay, so Khalid, how you say his name?
Khalid.
Yeah.
So Khalid was at a DC Pride. So this past DC Pride, he was there and he was on stage and he was saying this was his first Pride. He got emotional because a few months ago he was outed by that gay. And so this was his first time out at a Pride. He looked like he was happy. He was crying, yada yada yada. What was y'all's first Pride experience like?
I hated it.
Where was it?
Atlanta.
It was Atlanta.
It was in Atlanta, Piedmont Park. I don't know. Pride to me, I feel like it'd be different if I go to somebody else's Pride, like DC or something. But here, when I first went, it was a lot. It was a lot.
In what way?
Being from where I'm from, seeing just being gay has its own subcategories of being gay. You have Bush Queens, trade, film, whatever you want to call it, and it was just a lot to take in for me at one time because I had never been exposed to that. All I knew was I like boys, but once you get there and you're in it, you're like, damn, there's a lot going on out here. I think what really sent me over the edge was the fighting. There's a lot of animosity for what I don't know. A lot of angry people out there. I think that's what kind of messed up my experience because that whole weekend was full of fighting. Everywhere I went, club, fight, park, fight. It was just a lot of drama. Maybe it was the group I was around at the time. I'm sure the experience would have been different had I a different set of friends then, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
My first Pride experience was phenomenal. I had a blast that whole weekend. This was last year. That was my first ever Pride. Really my first time here in Atlanta. Labor Day weekend, and I had a great time. We had a whole weekend. I think it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't think we went anywhere Monday, But I had a good time. Like, I really enjoyed it. But I did other stuff. Like, we didn't really do, like, clubs for real. So it was like we did House in the Park. Oh, my God. That was the best time ever. Piedmont Park, we kind of caught the tail end of that. So we didn't really, like, we went out there, like, frolicking and stuff like that. And where else did we go? We went to Boozy Bounce. That was a good time. It was hot as fuck, though. But that was fun. Went to DBN. DBN was fun. It wasn't so much like sex at this particular DBN because it was so many people. And I really wish I would have did like a day event where they do like panels and stuff. So I feel like this year I'm going to go to more panels and discussions.
That's what I want to
opposed to just partying. Yeah.
Well, maybe somebody invite us, please.
Yes. Oh my God. If you guys are watching, if you guys have any type of affiliation, exactly, with if you have a podcast or anything and you want to get our opinions, if you got something going on for Pride where you're going to have a panel set up, hit up Boys Check. You got 3 emails you can hit us. Let us know.
Don't come my email with no bullshit.
Right. Serious increase only. What about you? Did you have a first Pride experience?
I mean, I've been in Atlanta for like 10 years now, and I feel like I haven't really engulfed myself in like full Pride mode. I did, well, for White Pride, I drove my Jeep in the parade.
Oh, that's fun.
As a police officer, though.
Okay.
So I had like the flags waving and stuff like that. So I guess that was my first like, but like as far as like spending the whole weekend at a Pride in the city, no. Like I feel like I live in Atlanta. I'm not trying to go spend an astronomical prices for states that I go to on a regular. And then it's the drama that comes on, like you was talking about, like that I want to avoid. So I've never really like been immersed in a Pride before. What are y'all's thoughts about cities hosting prides in general, like overall?
I like it.
Like different cities
throughout
the year.
I think it's dope.
Yeah.
Honestly, truly.
Yeah. I like it too. I feel like it just gives the opportunity for people from other places to come to one central location and just meet people from different walks of life.
Yes.
So it gives you the opportunity. If you can't make it to Atlanta Pride, you got DC Pride. If you can't make it to DC Pride, you got New York Pride. You know, it just gives it more of an experience on different levels of just one place, one time of the year.
Okay, next topic, you guys. I know, well, some of you may not have heard about it, but this only creator has been in the news a little lately, or in the gay blogs, about the fact that he was in jail for 4 months. And I guess he went on this site. He was on a site where men can rent him, and so this guy rented him and told him that he wanted to go on a cruise with him, and it's a gay cruise. So he's like, I was excited to go, so he went on the cruise. So the guy took him shopping, yada yada yada. They caught their flight. Well, I don't know how they got there actually. Skirt that. He could have drove. I don't know. But they went to Miami to catch this cruise, and he said that once he got on the boat, he was told that they needed to speak to him downstairs in the bottom part of the boat. And once he got down there, they put him in handcuffs and told him that he got a warrant out for his arrest. So essentially, he did not go on a cruise. He stayed in Miami and waited until Atlanta PD came and picked him up. And he said he was in Miami in their cell for like a week before he even came to Atlanta. When he got in Atlanta, he just went through a lot of stuff in jail. Fights, he witnessed fights, he seen somebody get shanked. He ended up being in a relationship with a gang member who protected him while he was in there. And so my question for you guys is, how would you handle that situation? He lost his car, he lost his apartment. Basically, he has to start all over. So how would you feel like, well, one, how do you feel about the situation? What are your thoughts on the situation? And then two, how would you feel if you was in a situation where you was going on a trip and you were arrested upon entry and could not even go on a trip, and then your whole life got taken away from you essentially?
What was he arrested for?
So his warrant was for aggravated assault.
Okay.
That was something previous.
So he had a warrant out, he just didn't know he had a warrant out.
I don't understand how people travel knowing that they're committing crimes. I would be too scared.
That's what I'm thinking.
I would be, if I know that I'm committing crimes or I've committed a crime and that there's a possibility that someone could be looking for me, I'm not traveling nowhere. Because I would be looking over my shoulder the whole time. I'd be thinking, at any moment now, I'm going to jail. So that in itself is just irresponsible, knowing that you've been involved in something that had some type of legal actions taking place against you, that there's a possibility you could possibly go to jail or have to go to court, and you just traveling around the world because you think you're untouchable. That was crazy to me. So I don't understand how he just was traveling, especially going on a cruise. You going out of the country, like all the details you have to go through for stuff like that. No. And how would I feel if I was in that position? I would be so embarrassed. I'm getting arrested in front of everybody. I'm getting taken off the boat. I gotta walk past all these people in handcuffs. Crazy work. And if he aggravated assault, so what is that? Like fighting or cutting somebody? Child, you need to be hiding. Like, if I know that I assaulted somebody, whether that be with my fist or with a knife, and the police was called, I'm hiding. Because I don't want to go to jail, and I'm not going to jail. So, you gotta be a little bit more careful with your crimes, girls. Yeah.
He said he was in jail for 4 months because he had 3 court dates, and like he couldn't get a bond from the judge. The judge would not grant him a bond.
So it must have been serious.
That's why he was still in jail. He's like the first court date, the guy came, whoever the guy was that he assaulted, came and the judge asked him if he had a bond, and the guy said no, so the judge didn't give him a bond. Crazy. What's your thoughts? Like, what's your thoughts about the situation, and then how would you feel if you were in that situation?
I think that it's irresponsible, like Tracy said, because we all know what we have done to somebody. If I know I just beat somebody ass 3 months ago, and 9 times out of 10 that person told them I'm pressing charges on you. They told them that. They probably believe it. But to sit and go on a trip where it's passports and stuff like that is crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. That means you don't give a... I'm cursing a lot today, but I don't give a damn. That means you don't give a about what's going on. I would be embarrassed. I'd be depressed. I'd probably be somewhere in a dark room trying to figure out how I'm going to get my ass out of that situation. But I definitely think that was irresponsible on his part to even try to leave the country or go on a ship or make yourself noticeable. Because there's not a way in the world that you didn't think that person was going to press charges on you. Yeah. Like, you do that. You put your hands on somebody, allegedly.
And apparently he does this.
Yeah.
Apparently he's attacked like other creators. Allegedly he's attacked other creators like doing their exchange. Like, I think one boy said that he tried to shoot him or something or stab them.
Got a gun on him.
Yeah, so like, girl, you just violent, honey. So
he's dangerous.
Yeah,
I think the story is he pulled out a gun on someone who was doing either meth or coke in his bathroom in his apartment. He didn't like that, so he pulled out a gun on him. Oh, wow. Allegedly, I don't know.
That's a bit extreme.
Yeah.
So I met him before actually. My ex had some friends over, and he was my ex's neighbor at the time, and so he had him over. So I know who he is a little bit, but we never hung out after that incident. After that instance, whatever the child is. But okay, so how I feel about the situation? I feel like, so I know he said that he didn't know that he had the warrant. He did not know he had the warrant. He also said that the guy who rented him to go on this cruise ended up sending him like $100 every week. So he said he really appreciated that because $100 go a long way in jail apparently. But for me, like if I were to ever get arrested, first of all, my livelihood is my number one priority in life. So if I ever were to get arrested, those are the things that would automatically come to my mind, like my apartment, my house, my car, like all those things. Because I don't got nobody to rely on. It's me. And I don't ask nobody for anything either. So shit, my shit gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Thanks.
So it's definitely, it was hard to kind of listen to that because I was like, ooh, if I was in that situation, I don't know what I would do. Like, I really don't know what I would do. So right now what he's doing is he's online and he's exposing all of his bad encounters, experiences with other content creators in hopes, I guess, of getting some coin so that he can get his life back together.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with tearing people down to build yourself up for entertainment purposes to make money. Because now, once that is done, what are you gonna do next? Nobody's gonna want to collaborate with you. So are you no longer gonna be an OF creator?
That, and you burning bridges too. You never know what people would do to retaliate.
Yeah.
It's like, why not just get back in your bag and make some dope OF content and build yourself back up in that way? But I guess you never know what you might do when you got $1,000 worth of debt coming at you at once. Because if your car got repossessed, you gotta pay that money back. If you got evicted, you gotta pay that money back. So that's a lot.
So I was thinking though, because he was in Fulton County, you know that boy Tay, I think his name.
Yeah, he done about lost his mind, ain't he?
I was wondering if they hooked up while they were there together.
I be watching those videos. I be
in
getting my
Fulton
life.
County,
I be getting my life. Y'all don't watch those? I do.
So let's get to Tyler Perry. We here now, all right? So Tyler Perry. Okay, so Tyler Perry is being sued. Let me see if I can figure out how much he's being sued for. So Tyler Perry is being sued by one of his employees who stated that he sexually assaulted him and has been sexually harassing him over the course of him being filmed, of them filming The Oval. Yeah, the shows are good. He's being sued for $260 million. The guy, whatever his name is, I'm not even going to put his name in here, but he's basically suing Tyler Perry for that amount of money. And he released text messages. He stated that it's Tyler Perry. So yeah, he stated that it was Tyler Perry. He name dropped him. He exposed their text messages. It sounds like Tyler Perry.
The text sound like Tyler Perry?
Yeah,
If you read
them, it's like, yeah, that sounds like something he would say. It was even a portion of the text message. It's a lot of text messages. Y'all have to look at it. I mean, look it up and see if y'all not familiar with it. But this is like the hot topic of the month. But like whenever the Shade Room showed their monthly stuff and hot topics, this would probably be the month of June for sure, Tyler Perry. But yeah, so he basically exposed him and stated that he was at a Tyler Perry party one night, got drunk, and Tyler Perry offered him a guest bedroom, allegedly, so that he could sleep in. And then in the middle of the night, he felt Tyler Perry feeling up on him, rubbed his thigh, rubbed his leg or whatever. And when he brushed him off, Tyler Perry told him allegedly to just let it happen, type of thing. But also, he's stating that there's been a lot of text messages between the two of them, and Tyler Perry has been flirtatious. He's basically calling the flirting sexual harassment. But he's never told Tyler Perry that he was not interested. He only told Tyler Perry that he was not interested in sex at this moment, and that he's working on that part of him with his therapist. So, I'm going to start off with my opinion. My opinion is, at very least, this is inappropriate conversations that he's having with his employee. I don't feel like it's anything criminal. When it comes to the sexual assault part, with him touching him in bed, that's his word against his. Like, you can't prove it. It's word against word. And he's not suing him criminally anyways. He's suing him civilly. He's trying to get money. I feel like it's a money grab. I don't feel like he's a victim in anything. I just feel like Tyler Perry's an easy target because he has those text messages and he's probably broke right now and need the money, and I just feel like he's trying to get at an easy money grab.
I feel like we don't give people enough credit for being desperate and being so willing to throw away your integrity for a moment, for a viral moment, and for money. I mean, we're talking about Tyler Perry. You're going to have to come with some cold, hard facts to get that type of money out of Tyler Perry. And it's like, if you're his employee, if you feel so strongly about you're being sexually assaulted, why not have a conversation like, hey, this is inappropriate. I'm not really feeling this. Did he talk to him about it being inappropriate? So why not say that to him like, hey, I'm not really feeling this. Why are you building a case against this man, allowing certain situations to happen, and that in your mind you feel like it's sexual assault, and then when the right moment comes, you feel like you got enough evidence, I can drop it and get some money. That's weird to me. Like, if you was a smart bitch, you would use your relationship with Tyler Perry to get money. You wouldn't try to tear him down to get money. It makes no sense to me. So I don't like when people do that. People take sexual assault and rape and all that and make mockeries out of it, and I hate that, because it's people that actually really go through these things, and you're just doing it for money. You're jumping on this bandwagon of all of these celebrities and big known men being taken down, and you feel like this is your moment to do it. And girl, good night. That's how I feel about it. And I don't really too much care for Tyler Perry like that, but it's just like, I'm not going to sit up here and say it's right for him to do that to him because it's Tyler Perry. Like, no.
Yeah, it's definitely inappropriate. It's definitely conversations that they're having with each other that should not be having. I can't say whether or not he actually touched them or not, because, like I said, it was just the two of them. What proof do you have that he actually did that?
So is this an employee that's working on the show, or is he like working behind the scenes? Like
I guess he was promoted. He was promoted to series regular. Okay. So I guess he was just on the show at first, but then Tyler Perry promoted him to like series regular, which made him have to work more, which he alluded in his, well not alluded, he said in his court documents that he had to quit his other job so that he could work with Tyler Perry on his show. And he kind of made that like, he made it seem like it was something strategic that Tyler Perry did to keep him from having to like do anything else and make any money. He's trying to make it seem like Tyler Perry purposely made him a series regular so that he can rely on the income from the show, which wouldn't every actor want that to be on the show more?
Girl, she reaching.
What are your thoughts, Dennis?
Yeah.
I want to say, I think that this whole thing was a money grab. Yes, that the text message that was shown seemed kind of iffy because the way they're set up is like, I'm going to say something to kind of trigger you to say something that I want you to say. Because when you look at it, it's kind of like, okay, well, he said that, but what did you say to make him say that? Like, why do he feel comfortable saying these things to me?
Yeah.
Because are y'all on the phone having different conversations? When y'all text, you got to make it seem like paper trail. I need something to back that up.
Yeah.
But even then, you want us to be some sort of famous.
Yeah.
I just think it's weird that he even went this far with it. And to ask for that amount of money is crazy to me.
Crazy. He's hoping 260 million.
260 million because somebody texts you inappropriately
Bitch.
that you allegedly laid on. This is me saying this. I don't know, but I feel like he trying to set Tyler Perry up.
Yeah.
Was the way that Tyler Perry was talking crazy a little bit to him, but we don't know what
Allegedly.
made him say that. Yeah, allegedly.
We don't know that those text messages came from
we don't know,
Tyler Perry. We don't know
how it
anything.
started or anything. So I think it's weird. I think it's a money grab. But I don't think he should. I don't think it's going to hold up in court, to be honest with you.
No.
And text messages are so subjective. Like,
You can edit those.
tone in a text message is different from voice and video.
Yes.
You know, it could be like, oh, that's just the way I talk. Like, I didn't mean nothing by that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, but if you have a video of him, like, disrespecting you, then that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But you're talking about a text message. I can send a text message and be like, hey, bitch. And somebody might take it like I'm trying to disrespect them. Or somebody like, oh, that's my friend. Like, hey, bitch. So it's like, that ain't gonna hold no weight for no $260 million
I
case.
don't think so.
No, I think he's hoping that Tyler Perry will settle outside of court. The thing about it is, and this is alleged, I believe, allegedly, that the situation with Christian Keys, that Christian Keys was talking about Tyler Perry, right? But what Christian Keys did was he just put out he had his lawyer just put out what his allegations were. He didn't put a name to it. He didn't expose no receipts. I'm pretty sure that package went to Tyler Perry
Absolutely.
directly, allegedly, if that was Tyler Perry that he was talking about. But like I said, there was no name, so there was a way that Tyler Perry can just ignore that and act like it didn't even happen. I'm pretty sure non-disclosure was put in place that you can never speak on this. I'm just paying you out right now, yada yada yada, and that's it. Because once Christian Keys came out with that story, a couple days went by and that was it. We didn't hear about Christian Keys. There was no resolution. There was no conclusion. None of that. We didn't hear none of that. With this guy, you put all your birds in one nest, your eggs in one nest. So like now it leaves no room for Tyler Perry to pay you. So now he about to go hard and not do nothing. What happened with Jay-Z in that court case he had? Nothing.
Thrown out.
Y'all named him by name. And he said it was frivolous. It's nothing. So you wasted. Now nobody's gonna work with you.
No.
Go back to that company you was working for that you said Tyler Perry took you from.
You better hope they take you back.
They not. They're like, oh girl, you're a liability.
Exactly.
Like, we gotta walk on eggshells around you.
Now,
That was dumb.
That's
That was
kinda
very dumb.
scary. It's like, damn.
Who
did
put
you
the battery
ride
in your
on me?
back to make you? Oh, I got him now. Meanwhile, the text messages are so.
That's sick.
Wait till you see them. You probably run across them. They're
I need to see him because I've never seen him.
They're very
the way
stupid.
the tone of it gives, I can believe that that's Tyler Perry speaking, but obviously also this guy knows Tyler Perry, so who can say that we can't say it because it's screenshots. So obviously in court he can probably show a number or whatever to prove whatever, because he would have to do that.
Yeah.
Those screenshots is not nothing without him showing that those text messages came from Tyler Perry's number.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's frivolous. I feel like it's a money grab. It's a reach, and I
Yeah.
feel like we're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. We're not about to let you do that.
Yeah. Leave Tyler Perry alone.
Yeah.
Leave me
But
alone.
that concludes this video, you guys. I appreciate you guys for staying here. Hopefully you guys watched the whole video all the way through. We do this just about every week. I don't want to say we're going to do it every week because I don't know what our schedule is about to be. But we're going to try to put out videos every week. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And make sure you go to Tracy's channel and subscribe to his channel and watch our video over on his channel. And make sure you go to Dennis's channel and watch our video that we recorded for his channel. And like I said, we're going to try to keep these videos coming out. I see the response. I see that you guys love this content, so we're going to keep it going. And I wanted to shout out a comment from last video. Hold on, you guys.
Subscriber shout out.
Yeah. I want to shout out a comment from the last video. Okay, so this comment, I'm gonna do a comment shout out. So this comment comes from Terrence Connor 9196. He says, "Hi, Di, Tracy, and Dennis. This is a fun and entertaining video from you guys. Can't wait until you get your podcast going." And I want to say I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Terrence, for showing us love. There's a lot of people that showed love, but I just wanted to do like a comment every video to show our appreciation for the comments that you guys do. We encourage you guys to comment your thoughts on our videos, so I appreciate you guys whenever you actually do. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Bye! I can't find my gum. So I don't think it's too bad. Should I go brush my teeth real quick? I hate when you do that. I cannot stand that. Let me spell your breath. No. No.
I do like this. I don't want to catch it off guard in the middle of the video.
Because I know how to talk strategically.
Okay.
So it ain't going. Is this recording?
Yes. Subscribe, follow Tracy's video, and oh my gosh.
What's wrong?
I keep saying video.
What's wrong with video?
Channel.
Oh, child. That's
Make sure y'all subscribe to Tracy's. Oh, let me start up. Oh, I'm lit.
Just kind of.
But I'm glad I'm lit. That's all I wanted. I just took a shot.
Let's take another one.
No, I'm already f***ing up. I'll take another one.
Thank you.
Make sure you guys go follow Tracy's video, and make sure you guys go follow Dennis's video. Oh my gosh, I'm still saying video.
What's wrong with that video?
Follow your video.
Yeah.
Tracy, you want me to do something?
No. What's wrong with it?
I'm definitely I'm gonna do some bloopers because child,
Okay.
crazy.
Dyrandoms. This is my guy, die 24/7 and 365. Got this bitch turned to we all the way life. What you want? Fly to Memphis, walk up real cool. Watch one, might as well watch two. You think you don't need a butt, nigga? You.